Have you heard of something called GameHawk? It's a mobile app that helps gamers identify their friends' gaming interests in order to connect them and play with them with their favorite games. As Wisdom Martin tells us, our DC Public School students are playing a major role in its launch.
Today we're talking about apps, and not just talking about them, we're talking about the entire process of coming up with the concept and turning that into a business. And joining us now is a man who has done that. This is Donald Toatley. He is from Washington, D.C. He's talking about the GameHawk app. Tell us about that app, first of all.
Yeah, GameHawk is a new app that's developed specifically to provide the pathway for friends to be able to play their favorite games with their actual friends.
So it's a competitive thing, and it's fun. And how did you come up with this concept?
Well, actually, my son was online playing Black Ops Call of Duty, and there was 1 million people online playing. And I said, Donovan, how many of those people are your real friends? He said, Dad, I only had one friend. And that was extremely surprising to me because my son is pretty popular. So it just got me to thinking, you know, how valuable it is to be able to play games with your friends, because that's how, you know, I remember my childhood with, you know, playing games with Tori and Willie, you know, so I said it has to be a better way to connect friends.
Talk about what you're going to talk to the students about, because this is not just about coming up with an app. This is about turning that app into a business model, the entire thing, the process that you go through to turn this into a business.
Right. Basically what I want to do is I want these kids to have the opportunity to see how to come up with an idea and then take that idea from the conceptual stage all the way through the business planning, the strategic, you know, marketing, the business development, the patent search. So the entire process, I want to make sure that these kids understand how to do that so that they, you know, themselves can duplicate it.
And you have some big names, some heavy hitters that are backing you: Carmelo Anthony, Willie Roaf, Torrey Hunter, Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL backing you. How did you get them involved in this?
Well, I used to play games in Pine Bluff, Arkansas with Willie and Tori. So when I came up with the idea and reached out to them, they were extremely excited about it because they also have kids and they still play games. So the idea just resonated with them. And, you know, Carmelo also is a serious gamer. So it was easy for him because, you know, he's an extremely bright athlete.
Gotcha. Okay, all right, so we're going to go over here and talk to Mr. Melvin Stallings. He is the STEM coordinator here at the school. And Melvin, tell us why you think this is important for the students to see something like this.
This is very important for the students, so the students get an opportunity to really bridge the gap and see how app process goes through. Because, you know, kids are always talking about apps and coming up with ways of creating their own apps. So I wanted them to actually talk to a CEO of a technology company that came up with an app concept.
Gotcha, okay. You like it so far?
Yeah, I love that. Like it would make it the game way easier, you know, to connect with your friends instead of, you know, connecting with a lot of strangers around the world. And it's just way easier to play games now with the friends.
The game plan is to launch the app at the E3 convention in Los Angeles, June 10th through the 12th. Wisdom Martin, Fox 5 Local News.